Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to Dating My Budget. My name is Nita. I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. I'm giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. And today we're about to get into our first long-term savings challenges, the first stuffing for the month. I always pre-plan my challenges based on how much money I make from my side hustle. Here's the breakdown. Canva's getting 10. I stuff my challenges twice a month. So one stuffing, my daughter get 25. The next stuffing, my son. Month ahead is getting 30. The 2025 challenge is getting 100. Lazy Sloth, 20. And then Stitch is getting 25. And that makes up our 210. So I have this off to the side to refer to. Now let's count the cash. We have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2, and 10. How has October been for you? It's been quite eventful on my end. Like, yeah, it's mixed. But constant, that's the best word to describe it. Because we like to be responsible over here. We're going to start with the bills. And I consider the kids and Canva month ahead bills. So we're going into the bills binder. Month ahead is going to get us 30, 20, and a 10. And let's see. Month ahead is up to 20, 40, 60, 81, and 120. Heading back to Canva. Oops. We're adding 10. And so Canva is at 100. We'll be able to condense this the next time we do a condensing. Canva's due at the end of, in the month of December. So all year I've been stuffing $10 a month to be prepared for my Canva Pro subscription. All right, and then heading into the kids binder. And Liv is going to get her 25, so a 20 and a 5. All right. So that does it for the bills. Now we can get into the fun stuff, which is the challenges. I do like to start with 2025 challenge. For one, it gets the most. And 2, it's the one I look forward to the most. So it's like, friend, where you been? You know, we are reunited, and it does feel quite good. We'll move Stitch for a moment. Bring out a calculator. And so we have $100. And we're just looking for the highest numbers. So we have 18. And then 17. I see a 16. 15. 14. Then 13. And we do have a 7. Hey, that's probably about 6 numbers. We're about to find out. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. We're going to be finished with this next stuffing. Yes. So we have, let's see, 12, 3, 2, and another 12. So we have 29 remaining in this section. Before we move on to close this thing on out, I'm probably going to add this up and see how much I need to give it to finish early December. But we got our numbers picked, and we're going to just add the 100 to this 2025 envelope. We do have 1,000 in the bank that we saved already this year. And so 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 475. 1,475. So that's less than 600 away. And so I'm going to speed through the coloring and yeah, chat with you guys afterwards. All right, we got it colored in. Oops, I forgot the ball. My bad. All right, now it's finished. Yes. So I'm living the the progress. It remotivates me every time, or at the very minimum, excites my motivation. Seeing this almost completed, section by section. Now we're about to get into the Lazy Sloth. And with Lazy Sloth, we rolled a 20-sided dice. And really, we do roll a 20-sided dice to determine what number we're gonna color on the next row. So we go row by row, week by week, or stuffing by stuffing. And so the most I'll give it is 20. But if I roll, let's say 19, I don't want to roll again and have an IOU because it only has $20. What I've been doing is if I roll 19, that's where I'll stop. And then $1 will roll to rollover. We have a rollover in our envelope. So far we have about $3 in rollover. We're just gonna roll and see what we come up with. And we have 13. Okay. I would absolutely roll again, but I'll use a different dice. My game is to avoid IOU. So we're gonna take this out, bring in a 6-sided die. We have $7 remaining, but without going over, I don't think there is a 7-sided die. So we'll see what we get with this. And we have 3, and we're gonna stop right there. So that's 16. I do have a piece of matte laminate underneath, so I don't mark up the desk. You see all this bleed through. And I had this for like 3 years now. I've constantly used to catch any bleed through. And just like that, stitch is complete. I'm sorry, not stitch. The Lazy Sloth is done. We have our 20. We're adding 16. And hopefully I have 4 ones. Yes. So we're going to add the 4 ones to that. And count up what we have. So that's 7 in rollover. And when this gets to like $15, $20, we'll have an additional $15, $20 to roll whenever we, that week or that stuffing. And so what's colored and accounted for is 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 35, 36. So 336. This one definitely a slow and steady, especially for this year. Once it's completed, it will go into my health care savings. I have a goal of 4,000, and this saves us 4,200. This is a freebie from Lisa Grateful Me when she hit 4,000 subscribers. So you have to go back. She's way past that number now. It was a slow start this year, and next year I'll be more focused on it. Whatever we can knock out this year, cool. Next year, it'll definitely be more, and we'll see this pick up some traction. The last challenge we have is Stitch. And that is in the Wait a Minute Wednesday binder, the Boo binder. So I'm stuffing this constantly. So basically every week by the roll of the dice and my long-term savings. This is one I want to have completed by the end of the year or real close, because I have this to give a few sinking funds a boost or just get them started for 2026. I do need the calculator again. So we're starting with 25. On most of my challenge, I just look for the highest number and work my way down. No different here. Even numbers are purple, odd blue. And so I think we are on 8s. So let's see. Here's an 8 here. Another 8. And so we have 9, so we'll do a 7 and a 2. Let's do our 8s. And if you guys notice, like, is a strategy from one thing to the next, especially with the challenges. And to me, that speaks to the planner in me. And I have to have a goal, a strategy, a plan. I got to have a habit to, this game of life, budgeting. Yeah. Y'all kind of see it. We'll do the 7 here. I probably should have did the 2 before I put the cap on purple. But that's okay. Just in my brain, I'm just going from the highest to the lowest. All right, and that does it for stitch. Stitch has 150, 170, 190, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 214, nearly halfway. So I feel hopeful that I can get this done by the end of the year. We have, I have 5 stuffings remaining since I stuff twice a year. I'm sorry, twice a month. I'm gonna figure out some numbers between Stitch and the 2025 challenge so I can, know what's remaining and try to plan it out. And that is it, you guys. That is all I have for this stuffing. I hope your October isn't as constant. We plan for what we know coming and then what's not. Nothing major, but it's still stuff that like kind of throw you a curveball and like, wait a minute, slow down, hold up. You're doing way too much. Pleasant, not so pleasant. That's been my October. So hopefully you're not in that same boat. But if you are, you're not alone. We looking forward to November. Yes. Hopefully November comes with, a new game plan. We appreciate it. So I feel like these curveballs trying to affect my fall vibe, my fall high. Like, listen, I've been looking all year for fall to get here. The weather has been absolutely amazing. Oh, just opening up the windows, letting that fall breeze in, that coolness. Every day I do that. Like, I look forward to it. It's just so refreshing. And it's like I got this refreshing air. Just want to keep me outside. If I could work outside in the fall till the sun come out, I would. And so it's like, you got stuff in trying to interrupt my breeze and my flow. But let me know, how's October so far for you? And I'll chat with you guys in the next one.